bingo! Super Mario Galaxy something or other? What the hell is this? Oh, Pikmin 4. By the way, this is like 10 times louder than all the YouTube music we're listening to before. The stream is not great quality. Nintendo going cheap. Oh, it's way down there. Sorry about that. Okay. Doo-doo. Looks like tight controls. It's kind of like a mix of really realistic environments, eh? I tend to like these games. They have some stuff that really gets into me, like strategy and kind of like management. Even though I hate doing those things in real life. I don't like managing. I like strategizing. And that Nintendo way of filling up numbers. The way they let you go faster and faster. Right. Oh man, that was such a nice pot-breaking sound. Oh, the water looks so... Everything looks so... Like the natural elements look almost photorealistic. Which is weird with these little cartoon guys around in the world. But it's works pretty well. Some of the textures are not like super detailed. But yeah, it almost looks like an Unreal Engine demo with the water. Oh, that was just his ball. Oh, gross. Ew, that thing's gross looking too. Everything is gross. Child's toys in a garden. Yeah, they do. They're so highly colored, they look like toys. Looks pretty cramped in there. I love the design of that ship. How it goes up and then straight forward. Ending credit scene. Is Iron Man going to show up? Holy shit, scary. Jesus. Oh. I like it.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. That was the latest trailer for Pikmin 4. A dog-like creature was spotted. What kinds of things will it show us? Please look forward to more information in the future. Let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
This new hero is a real gem. Introducing Volume 3 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Expansion Pass DLC.
Lapidurist extraordinaire.
What now?
I like the art style. It kind of looks like an oil painting.
Or
Or maybe like an ink drawing mixed with the
She can
painting.
use special ore to craft accessories that can bestow various effects. Challenge battles with roguelike elements are also being added. Select only one character and battle wave after wave of enemies. For every win, you'll earn more heroes.
It sounds so
and
tedious.
special abilities.
Ready for wave after
Rack up victories with
wave.
your heroes and set your sights
You'll be
on the
grinding
final
and
stage.
grinding.
You might also get special in-game outfits as a reward.
You might, so you better grind them and go over and over.
This year.
Tell me why! Is this really what you want? Nothing's gonna get through to him! He's a heartless machine! Like killing Grandad wasn't enough for you?
Volume 3 of the Xenoblade
I didn't realize they're so
Chronicles 3 Expansion
Scottish.
Pass for the
Or
Xenoblade
Welsh.
Chronicles 3 game launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 15th. shake it, amigo.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Yeah! Move to the beat in a brand new Samba de
This
Amigo
I'm excited
game.
for.
Grab your Joy-Con controllers and gently shake them like maracas to match the targets during a song. Follow the instructions on screen to pose and dance. But the unexpected might happen, so stay on your toes. Why not dance with a friend to predict your compatibility in Love Checker? Make sure to show up in style, too. Compete online in World Party. Those with the lowest scores in each round will be eliminated.
Wow.
Keep the beat and aim for first place. 40 songs are included, spanning a multitude of genres from around the world. So grab those controllers and get shaken when Samba de Amigo Party Central shimmies onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Wow, that is like a true modernization
For fashion.
of Samba de Amigo.
Welcome to Fashion Dreamer. This is the place to glam it up and express yourself. Here, you'll aim to become a stylish influencer. And you're in luck. Tons of people are seeking the latest trends. Give them a
Influencer?
like
That's
if
what they
you
want to
dig
be?
their style. Or suggest new outfits for them to grow as an influencer.
To grow as an
Now it's
influencer
time
and
for fashion
shrink as a
design.
human being.
Choose from over 1,000 design options. Then add a
Nice
personal
music.
touch to give your item a final flourish.
Final flourish.
Get the
Oh,
items
yeah.
other people are wearing by liking them.
I bet you everything. Oh, that's interesting.
Mix and match your favorites.
You like it
to
and then you get
create
it?
New looks.
Neat. That's a cool mechanic, actually.
By connecting online, you can expand your friend circle.
Oh, another
and grow
heavily
your
online sort of community-focused game. Nintendo coming up with some cool ideas for that.
Fashion? Then get styling when Fashion Dreamer debuts exclusively on Nintendo Switch this year.
Wow, didn't expect the cool online features for that.
Delve into these dark worlds. Dracula's Castle beckons in this new paid DLC for the roguelike action
Okay.
platformer
Dead Cells.
Venture through the castle's hellish halls.
What a beautiful
and
animation in this game.
alongside Richter Belmont and Alucard, leading up to a showdown with Death and Dracula himself. Wield the Vampire Killer and other.
Oh, weird. They have like a
iconic
Castlevania
features
ripoff song in the
legions of
background.
Monsters and frenetic combat. 12 original covers and 51 songs from the Castlevania series accompany you during your quest.
Oh,
In
weird.
Dead Cells, return to Castlevania.
They're actually covers of the
Sequence
Castlevania
deep into
songs.
Nintendo Switch March
That's
6th.
fucking
Pre-orders
strange.
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
But it makes sense. I mean, it's basically a cover of the
New grid
visually,
in this
right?
narrative puzzle adventure
On
set
the style.
within the Tron universe. Uncover dangerous truths and retrieve what was lost as you navigate through a perilous world. Your decisions and the alliances you forge will impact your journey and the entire server. Tron Identity launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch this April.
Huh.
Who's there? Wait, is that? Well, that can't be good. The time-bending murder mystery Ghost Trick returns in
It's a bit
HD.
sexual, isn't it?
After kicking the bucket and becoming a ghost, you can possess and control objects. With your powers, you can even help others, like this woman, and change any ill-fated, fates. Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective, Spirits onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Now that is a pretty unique looking game.
2 connected worlds, 1 suspenseful thriller.
These are weird visuals. It kind of looks like a Vita game or a DS, a 3DS.
ついに来たな。ここがポリスセンター。
セガシムは刑事訓練用の仮想空間。現実がコピーされた世界。
すごい。ここ本当に仮想空間なの？この事件のパズルを解き明かす。
Are the YouTube closed captionings trying to approximate what he's saying in Japanese but in English? What a nice car concealer, Jacob, and that's what it's doing. It's taking the Japanese, taking gold up to meet again. Ah, Conan. Come on. Bob. I think he said Bob. I've never seen this before. I like that guy's style. Yeah, it does look like a neat little game. Deca Police.
Once upon a time, there was a witch and a demon. Experience Bayonetta's origins as a young witch named Cereza.
Oh my god, building the Bayonetta lore.
Seeking the power to rescue her imprisoned mother, she ventures deep into the Avalon.
And definitely not voice acted by that girl you heard about on Twitter.
I'm going to become a witch and save Mummy.
There, she'll encounter the otherworldly demon Cheshire.
Oh, I like the style. Being sewn together like that. Oh, it's kind of like Last Guardian. And meets Okami.
They'll need to work together in battle as well. Cereza cannot attack and can only support Cheshire by magically binding enemies.
Cool.
Hold an enemy in place while Cheshire attacks.
I wonder if you could do this 2 players.
Or stop an aggressive one to focus on another.
Or if it's an AI thing, or if you control them both at the same time.
To win battles.
Like 2 joysticks? That'd be crazy.
The duo will gain strength as they continue their journey. By obtaining more powers, new paths can be opened.
Wow,
and
visuals
can
are
be more easily swayed
really
in your
nice.
favor.
Super creative. Really going for that style.
Their happily ever after? Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon prowls onto the Nintendo Switch system March 17th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
I didn't expect that.
How was that? Next, please take a look at this.
I like to have a loud snap. Oh, here's our grills. Please don't have to watch that newscast they do in the beginning. Is that a subway? Where's she going? She's going to the village in Persona 4. She's going to Kamurocho.
Introducing the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass. This paid DLC includes 2 waves of content. The first wave is Inkopolis. Make this splat-tastic place from the original Splatoon game your stomping grounds. This is Booyah Base. It's got some pretty nifty weapons and gear. You might spot a few familiar faces alongside new shopkeepers. Products here are the same as the ones in Splatsville, so shop wherever your vibes are strongest. Salmon Run, Table Turf Battle, The Show, and Amiibo functionality all work in the same way here too. The Squid Sisters will also perform here during Splatfests. Need a mix of old school and freshness? Then head over to Inkopolis. The first wave of this paid DLC launches this spring.
What's this?
Wow. This looks neat. Oh, it's a Splatoon character. What the fuck? Whoa. That was a good trailer.
Wave 1 Inkopolis launches this spring.
That was very cinematic. That was a mind trip. It just got so serious all of a sudden. And it goes back to silly, goofy music again.
Splatoon 3 expansion.
Da 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 da. We fucked your mind and fucked your head up. How was that?
People
Good?
played Splatoon 3
Yeah.
since its launch.
多くのお客さんに遊んでいただいており
Thank you all very much. We hope players will be able to enjoy the game even more with the upcoming paid expansion pass. Please look forward to more information about Splatoon 3 in the future. Let's see some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Adventure awaits Mickey and friends on Illusion Island. Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, and
Red
Goofy
Donald Duck? Oh, he's mad. Donald Duck.
embark on a new adventure
Wow,
to
this
find
is like
three magical
slightly
books
Japanese and very
save the
old looking.
mysterious island of Monoth. Run, jump,
Is that how they used to look, or is it more of like a Japanese style?
explore every nook and cranny of the island.
They look like they made it of paper. They look like incredibly
Unlock
two-dimensional.
special abilities.
Oh man,
Reach
Mickey's
places and find secret
red
areas.
drawers are so nice.
Cross
They're so
large
iconic.
chasms with boost jump. Ground pound barriers to open new spaces.
This actually looks pretty
Glide through
decent.
the air to reach distant platforms and hidden areas. Each character's personality shines
Oh,
through in their actions.
4 players.
Up to 4 pals locally can
Oh,
brave the island.
nice.
Share a hug for extra help.
All right.
Play
Olive's
leapfrog
first
for
game.
larger jumps, or drop a rope to lend a hand.
It looks like a storybook or a cartoon that you can control. It's so amazing we've come to that point.
While exploring the island, you'll
The
meet
movement of it
potential
looks nice.
allies
That's
and
always so
dangerous
important in a
foes.
platformer, right? How's the weight feel and the speed? They do have a kind of a lightness to them, but they look like little pieces of paper, so it's almost like they move in kind of slow motion, like you can see the frames.
Swinging onto Nintendo Switch July 28th.
That looks good.
Pre-orders
Disney
begin
Illusion
today
Island
on
28th.
Nintendo eShop.
July 28th. Okay.
More emblems are on the way.
Oh no.
New emblems are coming in future waves of the
More emblems to Fire Emblem.
DLC.
Emblem.
Includes
I'm having a Polonori emblem.
raise defense and unleash counterattacks.
There is only one person who can
Make the numbers go up higher.
Cast magic spells over a wide area.
Speaking of wide areas,
Emblem of Revelation. Modify the terrain to hinder enemies. Wave 3 includes
da 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 da
Crawl and
da.
Robin, Emblem of Bonds. Overwhelm foes with sword and magic attacks.
Have it the wrong way around.
Veronica, Emblem of Heroes.
I see you!
Summon additional allies to fight for your cause. Challenge newly added missions to recruit these new emblems. And in Wave 4,
Oh.
a new story called Belzenologue will be unlocked.
Okay.
Thank you for answering our prayers.
Who is it that's putting your world in danger now?
Watch out! Assassin!
The assassins aren't very good if someone yells, "Watch out, assassins!"
Expansion pass for the Fire Emblem Engage game
No
launches
one's
on
supposed to
the
see the
Nintendo
assassins.
system.
Hey everybody, there's assassins! Oh, this game looks
Control of your destiny.
progressive.
This is Reverie, a world in which deities known as aspirations dwell.
Oh, looks good actually.
When a megacorp endangers the harmony between
I love that
Reverie
animation
and our
style.
World, the future of humanity hangs in the balance. In this narrative adventure, harness your divine gift of clairvoyance to travel between worlds, see the future, and decide humanity's fate.
This looks amazing.
Many branching story paths, along with a riveting soundtrack by Celeste composer Lena Raine,
Oh yeah,
the stage
Lena
for
Raine.
your journey.
You know, she's like,
Eventually,
is it about
you'll
any
decide
kind of
whether
mental
the
illness?
aspirations like bond, power, or chaos to change the story's outcome. To which destiny do you aspire? Harmony: The Fall of Reverie launches first.
I'll check that out. That
for
looks
consoles
really
on
nice.
Nintendo Switch this June.
Ooh, good music too. Ready to go, Lena.
These games will have you roll in. Octopath Traveler 2 is just around the corner. After today's Nintendo Direct, a demo containing the game's opening hours will be available on
Good night,
Nintendo
Chris.
eShop.
Cram in the dead space, and I hope it haunts your dreams. Thanks so much for everything today.
Who will your allies be, and where will your journey lead you?
God, it's beautiful. I love how they figured out to do this 2D pixel remaster style. It just looks like you.
Keep it rolling. Run around
Jorge.
with oodles of objects in this remaster of We Love Katamari.
Wow. Comes out of nowhere, eh?
Classroom, a zoo, and space? New features include playing as the young king of all cosmos in 5 new challenges. And taking photos.
This is the best Katamari? Okay.
We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie comes to Nintendo Switch June 2nd. In addition,
Wow.
active Nintendo Switch Online members can play a free game trial of Katamari Damashi Reroll.
When's that? February 20th, 10 Eastern?
Powers of the sun and moon to fend off evil in this turn-based RPG. Freely traverse a breathtaking world. Meet characters from all walks of life. And devastate
June
foes
2nd was the
with
release
timed
date.
attacks.
February 20th with the trial online.
Complement your journey with enchanting melodies and retro-inspired tunes from the renowned Yasunori Mitsuda, a guest composer for the game. Sea of Stars sails onto Nintendo Switch August 29th. A free demo will launch later today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yasunori Mitsuda guest composing, and then demo today.
Online multiplayer showdown. Form 2 teams of 3 and challenge others to lightning-fast battles, air hockey style.
Oh, cool.
Use each striker's skills to
Just like a
dominate
smaller
each
version
match.
of
Change
Rocket
the
League.
course trajectory from afar.
That's a great idea. It's a great idea.
Block areas to gain the advantage.
This is an amazing idea.
With explosive moves. Omega Strikers slides
It's a
onto Nintendo
funny
Switch
kind of
April 27th.
small scale though for such a
This free
huge
play
idea.
Begin today on Nintendo eShop.
What was the name of this?
Back into the
Omega
sprawling
Strikers.
labyrinth. A collection of the first 3 Etrian Odyssey games is coming to Nintendo Switch, remastered in HD. Many treasures lie deep within a
What a song,
massive
right?
labyrinth. Its paths are intertwined, and vicious monsters lurk in the shadows. A blank map is your only guide. By drawing the map as you explore, you can progress even further. Venture into the labyrinth with 5 adventurers. As the guild leader, you'll assign them roles, like the Allied Defending Protector or the ultra-fast Dark Hunter. But be warned, every adventure is fraught with danger. Should you fall in battle, you can change your team and learn new skills to strengthen your party before challenging the labyrinth again. 24 newly drawn character illustrations are included. Plus, take advantage of new difficulty options and a new auto-mapping function for smoother exploration. Etrian Odyssey Origins Collection launches on Nintendo Switch June 1st. Each game in the collection will also be available separately on Nintendo eShop. Pre-orders
That's
begin
nice.
today on Nintendo eShop. Get your tactical skills ready. Calling all strategy fans. The Advance Wars 1+2
Okay.
boot camp game is only a couple of months away. Join Andy, Max, Sammy, and more in 2 full story campaigns, each one filled with colorful turn-based tactical action. Flex your strategic muscles across a multitude of modes. Design your own maps and share them with friends. Plus, go head-to-head in local and online play. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp comes to Nintendo Switch April 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I didn't realize it was so cartoony, Saturday morning cartoony.
A new story will unfold in the
But it looks really good.
Return to Dreamland Deluxe game. Magolor, the interdimensional traveler from the main adventure, has lost his powers and must escape the realm between dimensions.
Kind of thought that was Meowth or something. How you gonna pronounce that? Magolor.
All he can do now is a basic attack and jump. To regain Magolor's powers,
Magolor.
collect magic points by
Magolor.
enemies. With magic points, different abilities can be restored.
Maga Edgelord.
Improve Magolor's levitation, or increase his attack range. The order in which you restore his powers is up to you. There are over 20 interdimensional stages to explore.
Well, in terms of like DLC, this is an interesting spin on it. You know, like a new way of adding all these different skills that Kirby picks up, all the abilities, putting a bit of lore into it, a bit of a story. Wow, that's huge. Looks like Marvel vs. Capcom. Oh, I like when they make you beat a game before you get the epilogue. I'm like, fuck you. You want it? You have to go earn it. But here's something easy. Don't worry.
A demo will be available on Nintendo
Ooh,
eShop.
demo.
Up to 4 players can play a specially arranged demo with select stages and sub-games. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
We hope you're looking
Feb
forward
24th,
to the
Kirby
new
Dreamland
story,
Deluxe.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland
So
Deluxe.
they just said the DLC before
Here's
the.
news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Did they get those mixed up?
Look at this.
They just talked about the DLC epilogue and then talked about. Oh yeah, by the way, the game we're talking about the epilogue for, the actual original is going to come out soon.
Game Boy games are being added to Nintendo Switch
Oh,
Online.
who wants that?
On Nintendo Switch, you can play these games
Play that
anytime,
game they
anywhere,
remade
just
for the
like you could
Switch?
back in the day.
I mean, I take classic
Let's introduce
Tetris.
the games that
I
will be available
do it
at
just for this Tetris. It's just so basic, so
Arrange the
quick.
following Tetraminos and aim for a high score.
Tetramano.
Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Reclaim the castle that Wario stole from you.
I'd put this on to listen to the music.
The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening DX. Awaken the Wingfish to escape Koholint Island. Gargoyle's Quest. Save the Ghoul Realm as Firebrand from the Ghosts and Goblins series. Game & Watch Gallery 3.
Oh, God.
An assortment of Game & Watch titles.
They're going retro. This is, I guess, they're like, we don't have that 50-year-old crowd yet.
Solve a murder
Oh,
mystery
this
on
looks
the
neat.
Supernatural Shadow Island.
Whoa.
Metroid 2.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, they're burying the lead.
Planet SR 388. Wario Land 3.
Wario Land
Traverse the
3
world
is actually
changes
pretty
between
decent.
day and night based on your actions.
They figured out how to make the platforming feel a little more, I don't know, in control. And Kirby's games are, their style works well on a low-powered system like this. The physics of it and everything.
You can use the Game Boy,
Pizza
Game
Tower.
Boy Pocket, or Game Boy Color screen filters. Up to 2 players can play compatible
Pay the most
games
for the
together
worst version,
locally
of
or
course.
online.
Oh, locally or online,
More
cool.
games will be added in the
Oh,
future.
nice. All those Zelda games that'd be worth playing. And Pokemon? Shit. I played for Pokemon Red and Blue. Oh, Game Boy Advance too.
Game Boy Advance games are being added to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. Here are the games that you can play at launch. Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3, play 38 extra levels from the Nintendo e-reader accessory.
What?
WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games.
WarioWare, yeah.
Experience the origins of the lightning-fast micro games. Kuru Kuru Kururin. Guide the spinning stick to the goal without hitting obstacles.
That looks pretty fun, actually.
Mario Kart Super Circuit. Race in the first Mario Kart game created for a portable system. Mario and Luigi.
Oh, nice.
Superstar Saga. Venture
That'd be a nice
through
one.
zany world and fight with equally zany
Oh, the music is
attacks.
pumping. That would see a game like that works on that small screen and the limitations of it.
Shrink to miniature size and dive into a big adventure.
I think that's what was so great about Zelda is that it worked on a basic NES or a Game Boy, just because it was so precise.
4 players can play together.
Wow. 4 players.
More games
Local,
will be added to
offline.
this library as well.
Fire Emblem coming, of course. They found a way to talk about more Fire
After
Emblem.
this presentation, you can play these Game Boy titles with the Nintendo Switch Online membership. Or play both Game Boy
After,
and
though,
Game Boy
you have to
Advance
wait.
titles with the Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack membership.
Oh my god. Oh, they give you the Game Boy for the shitty one.
Select Game
That's
Boy
probably the only reason they put the Game Boy on there, just to make it worse.
on Nintendo Switch. And after
Just to entice you to pay more.
you'll be able to play the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles we introduced. Please look forward to more information about Nintendo Switch
funny.
Online and Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack in the future.
They should have just given us
Let's
Game
see a
and
few more
Watch.
headlines.
Or those, what are those? Never mind.
The original Metroid
Were those like
Prime
basic
games
ones? Where it was like
remastered
frame by
on Nintendo
frame?
Switch.
Were they Game and Watch? Were they like 10 game games? Yeah, that's true. It's like everything you've been emulating is here again. That's what makes sense to put that stuff in as a sub. There we go. Metroid Prime Trilogy? Or 4. It looked old. So that's, yeah, putting them in a subscription, not making people pay for more collections. Just toss it in. If this is Prime 4, no, it really looks like the GameCube. So I'd be shocked if this was 4. Remastered again. Because it was on the Wii, the collection. But the Wii actually wasn't even HD, so.
Originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system, has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Explore Talon 4 from the perspective
I like how the
of
remasters are
but beware,
always the original
there's
game,
more to
you
this
know?
alien planet than meets the eye.
Like they made,
Visors are the key to your
even sometimes, like, if you look at the Mario... Actually, the Mario games on the Super Nintendo that were on the NES, I'd have to look into that remaster.
depending on the
But this is
situation,
definitely the
a
original,
certain
just
visor may be required.
polished up as much as possible while keeping it the
Hostile
same.
creatures attack. Keep them in your sight.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you could play like a much better version
With beams,
with a decent computer.
bombs, and more.
Like a very, very decent, affordable computer could do this.
Adds new dual stick controls.
No, you can play this on your Switch,
Move around while
or you could do it on your Steam Deck.
point of view.
Steam Deck controls look really good.
Style recreates
Switch,
the
the
feel of
Joy-Cons
original game,
are not
among
great.
other control options. Explore Talon 4 with your preferred
I
play.
was so bummed that I thought I lost my Switch Pro controller.
Metroid Prime
And I found
Remastered
it.
launches on Nintendo eShop later today. The
Oh,
physical version
look at
of
that.
the
It's
game
exciting.
will be Available in stores February 22nd.
Prime Trilogy. Available later today. That's huge.
Put your master detective skills to the test. This is the World Detective Organization.
Oh, it's just the first one?
Yuma, a trained
Okay.
detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him, will solve the strange incidents within Kanai Ward, a city ruthlessly
Oh my
controlled
God.
by Amaterasu Corporation.
Can I play one of these games and I just go around and punch every character in the face?
Investigate these
That's the game?
incidents alongside master detectives of the organization. Each one has a supernatural ability that can prove useful during investigations.
You're going to have to prove to me how useful it is.
Voices with disguise.
Oh.
Detect heartbeats and whispers with
Oh,
audio
these are
amplitude.
actually interesting. Whoa, smoothie.
Witness
Thanks,
past
Stella.
crime scenes with post-cognition. These abilities can be shared with Yuma.
So this is post-cognition.
Yuma cokehead?
To get closer to cracking a case.
Oh my
After
god.
collecting enough evidence, a mystery labyrinth will appear. Spot the inconsistencies and uncover the truth.
Oh, we'll see a lot of inconsistencies.
Master Detective Archives.
Although I think the problem with these anime-looking games is
Nintendo Switch.
they're too consistent. They all look like each other. Is that racist? I don't think so.
Wings of the Heart take flight once more. A remastered collection of both Baten Kaitos games, originally released on the Nintendo
Baten
GameCube system,
Kaitos.
is coming to Nintendo Switch. After a long and peaceful era on the floating islands above Earth, the Empire's conspiracy looms closer. As spirits dwelling within the protagonists, you'll stand up to the Empire across two different eras of war. During your travels, you'll visit
Wow.
various locales and team up with like-minded allies. Battles are fought using cards called Magnus.
What?
Your attack power is determined by the attributes and combinations of your cards, which are randomly dealt from the deck.
Randomness. Nice.
These real-time battles.
Look at the hips
you'll
on that
make
guy.
Split-second decisions to edge closer to victory. What revelations will come to light in the skies above and the lands below?
Well, I love pre-rendered backgrounds, but looks like they got rid of those in the remaster.
HD Remastered soars onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Good try, closed captioning. Good try.
Dive into your new fantasy life.
Do you hate your life? Here's a new one. Yes. This is your life? With these people? This isn't very realistic.
While exploring the once thriving island.
It seems so direct to call it that. It's just like calling a game your new addiction.
Then travel between past and present to make the island your own. Become a woodcutter, angler, cook, blacksmith,
Computer programmer.
paladin, magician, and more.
I bet this is going to be super online too.
The island.
Is this like a
You rebuild.
them trying to make another Animal Crossing?
This life is yours to live.
Oh, this is a long-running franchise?
After
I don't know
1,000
jack
years,
shit.
the
I'm glad you're here.
restoration is about to begin. Fantasy Life on The Girl Who Steals Time.
That is quite the logo. This is not actual gameplay, which I like the use of the word actual there. Oh, this is what's his name? Professor Layton or something? Good soundtrack in this franchise. I've never played any of the games, but everything I've heard sounds so good. Oh, there's that golden mobile font. Oh, that was just a teaser. Wave 4. I have two friends totally obsessed with Mario Kart. They play every single night.
Island. A brand new course is zooming
Nice
to
song.
Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC.
Listen to the sound of those, like, really sound like Super Nintendo Mario Karts.
Birdo, who originally hit the track in Mario Kart Double Dash,
Birdo.
is also being added to Wave 4.
Remember when we were progressive?
Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe
few years
Booster
late, but here
Course
they
Pass
are.
DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game races onto the Nintendo Switch system this spring.
8 courses to be released. Get the
Active Nintendo
fuck
Switch
out of the way,
Online
closed
Plus
captioning.
expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
Oh, compilation? Minecraft Legends. Wow, it's a nice art style, actually. Artsy. Whoa, a million Mega Mans. million Mega Man Battle Networks. All of them. Oh, looks very Hollow Knight-y. Looks like Hollow Knight and Cuphead put together. Very Hollow Knight-y. This is available later today? Oh. I like a good baseball game, and I like a simple baseball game. I don't want to have to worry about 12 different controls. I might get that. Ooh, Tales of Symphonia remastered. A lot of people, that's one of their favorites in the Tales of series. Originally out on the GameCube.
Thank you for staying with us so far.
So far, that means there's more.
This will be our last segment.
Oh,
Please take a look.
You know what that means. Time for Zelda.
Rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors!
Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
All right.
Please, lend him your power.
Who's that? May 12th. Whoa, that's soon. 2 days after my birthday. What a present.
That was The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, the latest entry in the Legend of Zelda series. In addition to the standard version, a collector's edition of the game containing various items will release on launch day. A new amiibo figure of Link from this game will also be available on the same day. We hope you're looking forward to Link's latest grand adventure. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Look how they threw in that backwards Zelda creepy stuff at the end. Well, my fear with Breath of the Wild 2 is that, you know, Majora's Mask, they reused all the assets they could from Ocarina of Time. You know, a lot of the character models, the engine, obviously, the world, put a different kind of coat of paint on it. But then I think to differentiate it some more was they introduced a crazy mechanic, you know, with the time thing and always having to be working against the time and doing a lot of juggling that way. So I was worried that they were going to introduce maybe like, because we saw him up in the sky and there was a thing where it looked like he was going backwards. I thought maybe they're going to be introducing some crazy time mechanic or you're going to spend a lot of time, I don't know, flying around like Skyward Sword. But it looked like there was enough of him just on the ground doing Breath of the Wild things. And, yeah, he was on like yeah, actually, that's a really good point, is that they showed a lot of snapshots of him, you know, in that minecart. And probably every time we encounter that stuff, instead of it being like the original Breath of the Wild, where I really didn't know anything going into it. And the whole point of the game was exploration, discovery, the surprise. And then to see something and then go, oh, right, yeah, I saw that. So that's the problem with trailers, and I generally don't watch a lot of trailers, especially for anything I'm interested in. You tend to know what you want to watch. I mean, there's going to be some things that you'd have no idea of that hopefully just get recommended to you, but trailers, especially I find trailers for like dramatic movies, there's only so much in a dramatic movie, and they just give away so much.
Them in your sights with the lock-on feature. Then fight back.
All right. I'm sure there'll be plenty. It looks like, I mean, they've been doing the same kind of Zelda thing for so long, and they finally switched it up with Breath of the Wild. I'm so glad they're going to stick with that just a little bit longer. It's just so good. Like, let's just enjoy it. What the fuck? Why won't it let me? I'm trying to... Maybe it's it going from a stream to an upload is now... I don't know. Maybe I just have to reload into the video. Can I have some more pixels, please? Motherfucker. Oh, I thought it was going to load it back to the end. Okay. I really don't like whoever that villain is in terms of his... Maybe who they get to cast it, or just the direction they gave them for that voice. It sounds so cheesy. It's almost like if you got me to cast a Japanese soap opera and I had to listen to all these actors and I go, well, I don't know what they're saying, so it's kind of hard for me to know if it's very cheesy or not, you know? We would have had it way sooner without COVID.
Please take a look.
It's probably very true. They probably played it really safe with that stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't mind them kind of branching off. Like, you could have kept Zelda in the traditional style and then almost made this a brand new franchise. It didn't need to be Zelda. Okay. So, these sort of like goblin, froggy guys flying around. Weren't actually a lot of air enemies in the original. More lightning, the most annoying element to deal with. And then these like far, far up. Wow. That's actually kind of neat. It's so high up. It's like a tower, but it'll be pretty fun to jump off. And then you think of how far you could travel if you jumped off one of those things. Just think about it. So efficient, man. Look at that glowing Elden Ring tree in the back. What are those little fire things off to the right? Stuff you can probably pick up.
Rise, my servants.
Yeah, and then this.
Sweep over Hyrule.
Ugh.
Eliminate.
That's the first place you go. That's like one of the first main quests you do in the first game. It looks like it's the same map, right? Because that's where you go up to talk to that lady who's been turned into an old lady. You have to light the lanterns on the way.
Hyrule, eliminate this kingdom and her allies.
Big red moon, kind of like
No survivors.
well, the red moon is in the original, but it kind of reminds me of Majora's Mask in a way. They're all coming back. Guess who's back? That's right. And this time, they've brought friends. Doesn't this look way different? This animation right here? This drawing? Doesn't it? There's something about it. It's like it's been cel shaded twice. Or it's not fully drawn in, or it's like extra inky. The contrast is really high on it. What the hell's up with that? Maybe it's in the dark. That's how they show shadows. See, that looks pretty natural. Oh, but you can run up that guy.
But Link,
sure you'll be able to stop him.
Okay. So I wonder how you can fly. Well, you can fall. Yeah, I think it's going to be done all in the same engine and everything, and probably a lot of the... however they make the world in Breath of the Wild. But, I mean, just the nature of Breath of the Wild being a very, very big open map, and you just put stuff in it. It makes sense to make another game with that same... the same bones. They came up with a way to have a huge, detailed world that doesn't, that their limited hardware can handle. You know, you look at that compared to The Witcher, which has a few more visual tricks on its side, and it just decimates the same hardware. It can't handle it, right? They go, we'll have all these blades of grass, whereas Nintendo knows you don't actually have to have all those little things. You can just give the illusion of having them. That's what, you know, visuals and drawing, they're tricking. They're tricking the eye. When people do shading and stuff and perspective drawing, they're all tricks. And you can incorporate that to not have to use pure processing power to show everything. It does kind of look like a remaster of like a PS2 game, though. in its own way, which I like. Oh, the flying platform? Yeah, there you go. Alright, well, that's it. That was a lot of fun. I'm off. Good Nintendo Direct.